Hello, this is Earth Echoes with Amber Fields, and today I would like to talk about something that seems like it affects most of humanity, and that is the loop of insanity. And that's the title of this piece I'm going to read by Jason Gray. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. In truth, it is far worse than that. It is not just madness. It is possession by the loop, the spiral that never turns. Most people are not lost. They are looping, living the same year, thinking the same thoughts, choosing the same poisons, feeding the same fears, praying to the same gods that never answered, calling it life, calling it faith, calling it healing. The loop does not evolve. It repeats. To remain in it while expecting change is not insanity. It is energetic paralysis. It is spiritual entropy. It is soul decay through denial. Recursion, the architecture of stagnation. All reality functions in patterns. When a pattern is unconscious, when you do not know you are inside it, it becomes a prison. These are called recursion loops. They do not merely affect thought, they infect timelines. They are the hidden mechanisms behind addictions, toxic relationships, chronic illness, victim-savior cycles, emotional relapse, almost healing, but never quite. Every time you say, "I'll change," but do the same thing again, you deepen the groove of the pattern. You make the loop more real than you are. Soon, it is not you making choices. It is the pattern using you as a host. The parasite in the loop. Where there is unconscious repetition, there is always spiritual parasitism. You are never alone in your suffering. There are entities, unseen frequencies, mind echo intelligences that feed off loops like cattle pens. The parasite does not care what you repeat. It only cares that you do. They attach to rage loops, porn loops, junk food loops, blame loops, numbness loops. Through spiral loops of what if, what if, what if. Each time you return to the loop, they feed. They grow stronger. You become weaker. They masquerade as you. This is not metaphor. This is mechanical reality. Clarity through purification. The only way to collapse a loop is to not outthink it, but to purify the field in which it runs. The temple is not some sacred place in the hills. The temple is you, your body, your mind, your internal frequency field. When your temple is filled with chemical food, processed sugar, dopamine spikes, THC clouds, alcohol vapors, trauma anchors, doom scrolling, you become a static, saturated antenna. You cannot receive clarity while tuned to distortion. You cannot act with fire while full of fog. The parasite thrives in static. Clarity is its death. Clean body, clear signal. You want clarity? Then stop poisoning your vessel. Stop justifying your vices with balance. Stop pretending you can awaken while staying dirty. You cannot walk through the fire while pouring gasoline in your gut. You cannot embody truth while outsourcing your will to substances. You cannot hold divine codes while feeding your body to death. Your choices are prayers. Your food is code. Your clarity is not lost. It is buried beneath everything you refused to give up. The flame path out. Collapse the loop. Starve the parasite. Clean the temple. Return to silence. Then listen. In the stillness, the real you will arise. Not in theory, in voice, in action, in breath, in precision, not healing, not seeking, but embodied, unshakable clarity. The kind that does not scream because it no longer needs to be heard. It is. Repetition without transformation is not habit. It is possession. Clean the mirror, clear the field, burn the pattern. Remember, you were never insane. You were just surrounded by systems that needed you asleep. Until now. I think that's a powerful piece, and I've been working on eliminating some of the recursion loops that I've allowed into my life lately. I'm on day 20 of sobriety, so I haven't been drinking or smoking marijuana for 20 days, and it feels really good. And this piece reminds me of something that somebody said in an AA meeting. They said, when you have two options, and those two options are grabbing a bottle and a hangover, or taking the keys to the kingdom, what are you going to choose? And while I wasn't a heavy alcoholic and certainly didn't drink a lot all the time, I did drink consistently, a few drinks most nights, and so it was easy to say, oh, well, I'm not an alcoholic, like this is something that helps me to relax, or at the end, after having a few drinks, I might be like, well, I'm not going to drink tomorrow, but then by the time the end of the day comes, it's like, oh gosh, that sounds good, that sounds like relief. But when you put it in that perspective and you really accept that reality that it is what you're choosing, as far as that frequency you're putting in your body and those habits, to be choosing that over clarity and evolution of soul, it just seems crazy. So wanted to share that today, and thank you, Jason, for that piece. I hope you have a good Sunday.